Hi, today we are going to look at how to convert a Notion form into PDF files. For this demonstration, we are going to observe form 1040C and we are going to see how we can convert this to PDF documents. As you can see, this is a simple Notion form which I have created over here. And once the user clicks on submit button, the form response will get captured under the responses view in the database. So we have got two submissions received from the particular form, and let me modify this submission to create unique records. So let me mark it as entry 1 and entry 2. So we have two unique records over here in the document in the database, and I'm looking to create a PDF file of every response that comes up in the responses view. For this, we'll be using an automation tool known as PDF Output. This will help you create PDFs from Google document with the help of a Notion database. You can create anything such as any reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations which you are generating on a day-to-day basis on your business. We all need is a Notion database which you already have over here. We need to connect the database with a document which we can edit and modify, and then the PDFs can be created. Click on Create PDF and quickly sign in, and then we will see how the rest of the automation workflow begins. So I'm going to quickly log in over here and then we will start with the automation steps. So as you sign in, you will be able to see few things, that is Notion database and a document. So first thing which we need to do is we need to add this Notion database which we have over here. Okay. So let us click on add Notion database and this will take us to the Notion database selection screen. And let me copy this database title which we have. Okay. So I'll just copy this database title and we are going to enter this database title right inside this Notion selection screen. Click on select pages and put the database right over here. It will be able to show you the same. Select that and it gets added. Okay. So whenever you are adding any database or any particular form, simply enter the same inside the search pages field and then you will be able to add it. Do not select any database or anything from this top level pages, because if you do that, the experience will not be smooth and the database that will be added will not be added correctly. Okay. So always enter the database through the search pages. Alongside this, if your database is connected with other databases through relation properties, so let's say form 1040C is connected with database A and database B through relation properties, you need to also add database A and database B over here to have all the relation and roller values come up in the PDF file correctly. Otherwise, the PDF file which will be created will not have any relational and roller properties appear in the document. So make sure that is considered. Let's click on allow access, and now we will get access to the particular database which we can use for the automation steps. So I'm going to select the form 1040C in this drop down. So if you're not able to see the same, what you can do is simply reload the database once or twice. Sometimes it takes a while to load the database, so please have patience and try reloading it. You should be definitely able to see the same. You can even try refreshing the page, it will still appear. Okay. So currently my form is selected. Let me scroll down and I will be able to see all the properties of the particular database appear over here one after the other. Okay. So every property that you see is already visible over here. What we can do next is we can create the PDFs out of this. So let me remove the properties which I do not need, and then we can start generating the PDFs out of this. Okay. So the next step is we need to add a document for this. Okay. So let me click on add Google document. If you already have any template file available for form 1040C, you can go with existing document and select any existing document that you might have on your drive. Okay, I do not have any existing document available. So what I'll do is I will simply click on add Google document and I'll go with a demo document. This will instantly create me a new document which will have all the fields automatically mapped. So you can see it has created me this document with all the fields automatically tagged to the particular document. And what we can do next is we need to simply generate the PDF out of this. So if you closely observe this, you have all the fields already added inside double curly brackets. Okay. So if you observe the database as well, you have respondent, adjustments, income, identification information, which is already showing inside this double curly brackets. So when the PDF will be created, all these fields inside double curly brackets will be fetched from the value that we have in the database, and the PDF will be created out of that. So identification information will be replaced in this particular section, and the values from here will be mapped to the particular field, and similarly for other fields as well. Okay. So let us see what else we can do. If you want to manually add any property onto the document, you can simply click on copy, go to the document and use Control V or Command V on your keyboard, which will allow you to paste the property onto the document. Okay. So my properties are automatically added, so I do not need to add anything anymore. So what I can do instead is I can simply remove this fields which are not needed. Okay. So my placeholders are already intact. And if you see the PDF file name, we need to define a PDF file name as well. Okay, so I'm going to create the PDF as per this received by field. So I will select received by as my field name. Okay, and then everything is set. Click on download PDF, and it automatically starts downloading the PDF for every record that is set as ready to generate. So you can see it has also these two additional columns, generate PDF and PDF file. If any record is marked as ready to generate, the PDF will be created for those specific records and it will be stored in the database over here. It will also be downloaded to the downloads directory, so you can check from there as well. Okay, now let me open up this file and let's see what it has generated for us. And you can see all the fields have automatically been mapped with the database, and all the fields have the corresponding placeholders automatically added. Let's open up the second record. This also has all the fields properly mapped. So we just created two documents right from scratch by mapping the field values to the document, and it created the PDFs for us. Okay, the best part of the tool is once you click on setup Notion automation, it will automate the process of creating PDF forever, which means whenever a user will click on submit, a new response appears over here. You can simply mark it as ready to generate, and the PDF will automatically get created over here for a use case. So every time a new response appears, simply mark it as ready to generate, and the PDF will automatically get created over here for your use case. This eliminates the possibility of using PDF output for setting up everything from scratch, as all the automations now happen directly inside your database over here. Okay, every time you mark it as ready to generate, the PDF directly gets created over here, which makes it really easy and convenient to create the PDFs or automation. I hope this demonstration was clear to you. If you still have any questions left, use the chat bubble at the bottom of the screen. Send me a message with your queries on this. I'll be able to address anything that you might be asking to me. Or else you can go to the contact section at the bottom of the home page, where you can send me an email with your issues on this. I'll be able to address the same as well. You even have an option to book a free demo session where I will be guiding you step by step on how to use the tool, and I'll help you along to understand how to make the best out of it. So make advantage of this free demo session where I'll be guiding you on everything that you might need. Okay, and thank you for watching this video. And as you can see, it has already started processing this document as we had marked while beginning this demonstration, and it created this document instantly, which is happening right now at this moment. Okay, so this automation